Hello.
One more guy.
Yeah, sorry it took so long here. We drove around the area for a little bit looking for the vehicle before we stopped in.
Okay.
So,
Thank you. I don't know if you're just gonna say
Did you tell me what happened?
yeah, so I had instructed for my daughter to come on, let's go get in the bedroom, let's go change and put on our clothes for the day. And when we go in there, she already wasn't listening to me when we were doing these things, because she had to clean up and everything and whatnot. And so nonetheless, so we go into the bedroom and she's getting her clothes and whatnot, and I'm explaining to her how important it is to listen to instructions. She also wound up having an issue on school Friday as well. So I'm, giving her a teachable moment, talking about listening to instruction. Mommy says, do something. Do what I say first. You can do whatever you think later, but first listen to what I said. And so she's beginning to do her crying thing. Her dad is sitting on the couch. And so she's starting to whine and cry because she knows when she whines and cries, she gets his attention. And so therefore she's starting her thing where she's whining and crying. And stop doing that.
Crying.
And so whining and crying. And so then that's when I'm still talking to her and instructing her. So then he comes to the bedroom, little foyer hallway there, because my back is to the door. She's right here in front of me on the other side of the drawer. And he's like, what's going on? And I'm like, please stop. I'm talking to my child. So therefore I'm starting to already get into this thing because he and I already have an issue as far as whenever I'm disciplining her, talking to her, he immediately is right there. Just like when I say for her to clean up her mess, he says, I'll get it. No, she has to learn how to clean up her stuff. She has to learn responsibility and accountability. That's what I'm teaching her. So therefore, nonetheless, so Skylar does her crying thing. She then begins to walk toward her dad because I had turned around at this point talking to him. So she begins to walk to him. I then grab her and I say, no, you're not going to your dad. So she's starting to whine and cry even further, which then that's when he attacks me. What are you doing? Why are you attacking me?
can you explain the attack?
So when I say attack, he then comes to me. I won't go to you, but he then comes to me, talking and puts his hands on me and throws me. How'd he go? Threw me up against the wall there in the little foyer area. Then took me and threw me down to the ground, and then picked me back up and then threw me back into the bedroom on the floor. And hold on, babe. And so the entire time I'm like, get the fuck out. Get the fuck up out my house. Why the fuck are you putting your hands on me? I ain't did shit to you. You put your hands around my daughter. You did this to my daughter. I didn't do shit to her. Get the fuck out. You shouldn't be putting your hands on me, period. And so that was the exchange, and that was all it is. My daughter put Band-Aids on me and whatnot. But
So the initial, you were saying in the doorway talking to Skylar, did he come out from behind you and pull you out?
hold on, let me think.
From the first initial contact? Because you told us that you were standing in the doorway, Skylar was in the room, you were talking to her, and he was behind you. So the first initial contact, did he come up from behind you and grab you?
So if I'm remembering correctly, after I got done grabbing her, after I took her back and started to turn, then that's when he grabbed me. That's when he grabbed me and pulled me back out the hallway because I'm still in the bedroom with her, getting her to go, no, we're about to get dressed. We're still focusing on what mommy said to do. We're going to go ahead and get dressed. And then that's when, again, after I pulled her back from going with him, that's when, bitch, you don't put your hands on my motherfucking kid. This, that, and third, whatever else he said. I don't even know. I just know I was like, bitch, get the fuck up off me.
So I know he's her father. What's his relation to you? Are you guys married, dating?
We're not married. We're ex people.
Okay.
I'm trying to get you
So
to
you're
Millie.
just co-parenting, living together?
We're not even living together.
Oh, he doesn't live here?
No, he doesn't live here. He was here visiting.
Okay.
And even verbally, he and I are supposed to have this arrangement. We're not with friend of the court or anything like that. We verbally have an agreement. Oh, try. And where he's supposed to come get her every other Sunday in exchange, and then keep her like on a Sunday evening, Monday and Tuesday to get her back and forth to school. And then on Wednesday morning when he drops her off at school, then I'll pick her up Wednesday afternoon, and then I'll have her for the rest of the days, and it goes like that. However, primarily my daughter's with me.
Okay.
And I make it accessible for him to come get her whenever he wants to. So it's like I don't have a problem with you. If he wants to come see her and we're not doing anything, I don't have a problem with it.
So it's a cordial co-parenting thing, just...
I do my best to be as cordial as possible, no matter what I
Is there
say.
any history of physical abuse between you and him prior to
It
today?
is. It has been. I've never reported it. I will say in times past, even when he and I did get into a scuffle before, we were both living in Detroit together, and we had tried to call 911, or he had tried to call 911, and 911 never came.
Okay.
So, but yeah, this is, yeah.
So you
But
told,
this-
you told our dispatcher, you used the term choke.
Mhm.
So,
Hands around my neck.
okay. When you did that, did it restrict your breathing? Were you still able to breathe? Was it just
I was still
pressure
able to
move you?
breathe. It was, yep, I'll say it was a whole lot of pressure.
Okay.
Yep, and if I did not hold myself in a particular way, was still trying to scuffle and get up,
Do you feel like you're losing consciousness at all?
no.
I know it's personal. Any urination, defecation, anything like that?
On me,
Okay.
I didn't have to go to that.
And I know you also told dispatcher that you want an ambulance to check you out. Is that still the case?
It's still the case, no.
You don't want them to come look at you?
No, because I feel like that'll, no,
Feel like
Probably
it'll
went down Rochester,
no,
Rochester.
I just, no, that's too much.
Okay.
She gave me some Band-Aids and some ointment, so.
Okay. Officer Argumovich might have a few extra questions. Other than that, we'll have you fill out a statement. But I'll let him. I'm just gonna go. Is it alright if I just go look where it happened?
Yeah.
Like he asked you. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you take the Band-Aids off just so I can see the...
You can go ahead and leave them all so I can take photos.
Yeah.
Mommy, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the Band-Aid.
So we're gonna have him, so he's the ET, so they'll take pictures of that as well. So if you want to just leave those off.
Okay.
And if you have your ID with you,
Yes.
You already got the statement, didn't you?
I am gonna play on my forehead.
I got
It's gotcha.
incident on this. I wrote down. Okay.
I'll say he's gone, so
Oh
you don't need anything from me. That's all. I'll probably got Bandy for pictures and stuff, so
No
I'll
problem.
load Trevor up.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Yeah. Just her and her daughter in there, and then he's already gone. I'm assuming. I don't know how much you heard, but sounds like a co-parenting type of deal. So, I don't know, maybe we can get an address before he lives. Or I need to see in Columbus if it,
Address, it was,
yeah, and it depends on really if he moves, if he's living somewhere else. But if we know that. Alrighty then. Sounds like they unofficially changed custody on Sunday, so I mean, this could be a